Okay, so we're going to be posting both these videos at once, but now is the start of the second video. Last time we left off, what? Group Alpha, Group Meat and Potatoes, got ambushed by goblins. On their way back with like a wheelbarrow full of gold, I think.
Did we bring the husk of a man too, or did we leave him in the basement?
You drained his ass. I don't know. I think Dunnan had him on his shoulders or something.
Okay. And then I get hit in the face.
Yeah. You were point man, and point man got bopped. And the other two, on their way back from the Ghost Knight's house, they brought a little girl with them to fix some pipes with with a plumber lady, and the pipe started to knock, and it's attracting all sorts of attention that you guys don't want. You've made some barricades; those little red marks are barricades, and you're trying to keep the undead out of the square for as long as it takes to get to water.
Yep. Is I haven't heard Alex or haven't heard David talk. Are you here, David?
I am.
Okay, cool. Glad I don't have to do this alone.
You could just cast fireball.
Yeah, you obliterated the whole last zombie last time with lightning.
Yeah. I mean,
You're
I am
fine.
pretty badass, but no,
You have the power of Zeus. Okay.
The two ogres in front of us are taking acid damage every
Yes.
turn that they
1d6?
48.
Or 48.
Say what? Oh, 4d8.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
48.
44. 44.
4d4. Okay. Sounds a little more reasonable. Yeah, I think we already took
Right.
off this turn's acid damage.
Yeah, as soon as their turn comes around, they take the damage.
Oh, I feel like I would be an asshole if I didn't remind you guys that you heard chanting from over on this side of the battlefield to the east.
That is correct, boss.
Yeah, it's going to be important. I'm just letting you know. You probably had it foremost in your mind last time, and I didn't want to let you forget.
We knew it was important. That's why we have an entire plan.
Okay, so it is Claptrap's Familiar's turn, Anna Familia, and you guys have a plan. Go ahead.
All right, so I don't remember what kind of like psychic link I have with my familiar or whatever, but yeah. So I kind of somehow conveyed to her that I need to know what that chanting is and that she needs to sort of check it out. So I'm going to have Ana Familia, like, let's see.
So while your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically.
Right.
And
Cool,
she is.
thank you. So I want her to go inside. Like, can she peer in the windows of excuse me, of the building?
Yeah, she could probably see in the windows if she went over to him.
All right. Is it possible for her to like sit above the window and just kind of like stare into it?
The windows have like an awning like up on top, like a little slanted thing that keeps the rain off the windows directly. She could probably sit on that, but she'd have to like hang down to look inside.
Okay. Well, I did kill the guy out of this window. Let me have her. Wait. I don't remember. Last time, did we know that there's the chanting going on? Did we happen to see what was chanting? Did he step out and then step back in?
No.
No. We just know that there's sound and chanting.
Treader
Came
caught
from
it
this
with
area.
his sharp dwarven ears.
Right. Let me take a measurement right fast. All right.
I think my game is broken.
Why is that?
No way of accessing my menus and Dunn's character sheet and all that.
Yeah, can you refresh?
But there's no cluster in the top right or no. There it is.
All right, let's have. Let's have Anna. She'll. Let's see. She's gonna fly over to the top window here, and then look in the window and see what she sees, and then she's gonna drop down to the awning above the door here and see if she can see anything inside.
So she's looking in this window right here on the upper floor.
Correct. She's gonna first look in this window to see if she can see anything stealthily. She's trying to be as stealthily as possible.
All right, got it.
To avoid detection, but to uncover things.
Go ahead and roll for stealth on your familiar. I know she doesn't have any bonuses on it. I think you can add her dexterity bonus to it, though.
She has, let's see, skills, stealth +8.
All right, go ahead and roll a d20, and we'll do it from there. Okay, so yeah, she is completely invisible. She slips between the shadows and such, and when she peers into the window, there's a layer of grime and such. But aside from the chanting she hears, she sees a goblin in robes dancing with pale blue light seeping from his fingertips and eyes and mouth. Um, he doesn't really see her. He's pretty busy doing his work. But he's working into like a crescendo as he dances around. There's like a intricate pattern of blood and bits on the floor that seems to be arranged in a particular way.
Okay. So I guess she would be
Delicious.
here looking at the stuff. Okay. Did she see anybody outside in the alleyways back there?
In the alleyways, no. There was she did not see anyone. There was an ogre hiding back here last session, but he came out whenever you guys bottled yourselves up in that store.
Right. I remember that. Oh, we need to stop that chanting.
I might be able to do something, but I'll have to check my sheet first.
I use one of my magic tracking arrows with my crossbow.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
If Santa can go down the chimney, so can my crossbow bolt.
You look like a violent Santa.
Isn't just for you.
No, at the moment I'm just gonna have. Well, okay. Can she drop down and look inside the lower floor in the back storeroom?
Yes. Right now, she is doing a very good job of staying stealthed. And when she comes into the back storeroom in the back of the building there, she doesn't see anything other than a bunch of broken crates and busted sacks and rotted grain and such.
Okay, cool. So is she inside it now, or is she like sitting on the awning outside?
Well, you didn't move her inside, so I figured you were outside still.
All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure that she's kind of like readily stealth atop the door. She looked inside and then perched herself atop the door outside.
Oh yes, her small stature, the magical darkness, and how proficient she is right now in being stealthy. She has not been seen by any of the goblins.
All right. Can she ready an attack with her short bow?
Yes.
All right, she'll ready an attack and be done with her turn.
Okay.
As she also sorry. She also portrays that information to Claptrap. And they've been talking back and forth about anything that's been going on, so that Claptrap is fully aware of everything that Anna has seen.
Okay. All right, let me just get through a few crossbow goblins. Those of you that are in the doorway, as you're watching the ogres come in, you can also see a bunch of the goblins reloading their crossbows at the end of the street over here. I'm hearing myself again.
Yes.
Okay.
Me.
Anyway, you see a bunch of the goblins over on the end of the street over here reloading their crossbows and pointing them in your direction. They're not taking any shots, though. And it is now Madame Claptrap's turn.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you're on the spot, man.
Well, boys, I think we are going to have visitor very, very soon.
And as you say this, the ogre in the street starts roaring as he's charging at you guys, and he raises his club up above his head.
All right. That being the case, I am going to. Wait, how far? Sorry, I need to read this very fast. All right, I'm going to step forward into the doorway. Is that the doorway? We'll just call that in the doorway,
Yeah, it's
right?
the doorway. It's fine.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands. Burning Hands says... Wait, where's my spells? As you hold your hands with thumbs touching the fingers spread, a thin sheet of flames shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Each creature within a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save and half as much when ignited. So I'm going to just flame up this guy in front of me.
Okay. And he's got to make a dexterity saving throw. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Let me roll all that. Yep.
I should have had this ready. Come here,
Oh,
ogre.
wait. Well, I guess that's. Should I run it again as Claptrap? I had the wrong person selected.
Oh, yeah, do it as you. Okay, your spell DC is like what, 13 or 14 or something like that?
Half a sec. My spell DC?
Yeah, it's
Where do I read that?
spells tab.
D&D Beyond.
It's got to be at least a 13 or higher, Sam.
Were you on Roll20 or D&D Beyond, Sam?
What am I looking for?
Are you on Roll20 or D&D Beyond?
Roll20.
Okay, on Roll20 in your character sheet, you've got your main tab, then you've got your spells tab up on the top there. And at the top of that page, there should be your spell DC.
Oh, 15.
15. Okay, so he does not save. He takes 11 fire damage. So in addition to being sizzling from acid, he's now sizzling from a bit of fire.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to step back out of the doorway.
All right. Next up is this goblin over here. He kind of repositions himself over here in the street, aims his crossbow at the doorway. The Anna Familia is still keeps keeping track of that building, I'm guessing. She she can hear the dancing and chanting of the goblin spectromancer up here. He is building higher and higher. His voice is getting to where it's quite frantic and screeching, but he hasn't quite finished his spell yet. Let me roll for him right quick. Yeah, he's not getting any farther in that spell just yet. Okay. And my goblins are done. Alex, coming over to team. What's its fuck? Your turn.
I'm just gonna shoot 2 more zombies in front of me to get more health back.
Okay.
You can call us Team Awesome.
All right, team awesome. What will you do? So that's 5 health back for you. Which one was it? That one?
And the
Okay.
one next, this is gonna be the next one.
Okay.
David won't need me after all this.
All right, it's 2 zombies down.
And I end my turn.
Did you add your health by yourself?
Yep, just did.
Next is this terrifying ogre. He steps right up to the doorway and tries to reach in and like flail around with his club. He's going for you, Dunnan. I'm going to roll at a disadvantage for him because he's trying to do this kind of through a doorway. It's very awkward. And your AC is like what, 14 or something like that, Cody?
Because I've got a bonus from a spell James gave me.
Ah, okay. So yeah, the great
Right.
club, you're able to deflect it pretty well with the magical aid of your cleric friend. And
44.
hooray!
He takes his 44. You want to roll it or?
Oh yeah, I got. Go ahead and roll it. It's your damage. 11. How many turns does that happen?
For a minute.
Every turn, huh? All right.
Every
That's a hell of a spell. Okay, so he's bloodied, and you can tell that most of his flesh is melting off some of his key upper body muscles. Next up is Senor Ogre Numero Dos. He tries to crowd in next to his friend next to the door, but he can't get in there. He can't stick his hands in, so he starts clubbing the wall right here. Let me roll a attack roll for him. So he's clubbing the wall, and you can see dust and stuff flying off of the shelves and out from the bricks from where he's clubbing it, but it's not coming down just yet. And I needed him to take acid damage. Yep, there you go. You're way ahead of me. He's sizzling away too. All right, Dunnan. It be your turn.
Done.
Dunnan, we need men going. We're gonna want to be trapped in the house now.
Done and done and done and
Okay.
dun 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 and done and done and.
In that case, I will say hi. As soon as this damn box gets off my screen.
Get your hand out of that box. And Cody, the ogre's taking up most of that doorway, so you're not gonna be able to slip past him. Like there's just ogre flesh in your way. So if you want to dance in and out, that's fine, but it'll take half your stuff.
Okay, so I just hit him 3 times.
Okay.
That actually do it.
All right.
So
Take a chunk out of him with that.
because I get 1 for James being here.
Ah, yes. Another additional -1. Continue. That's a no. Despite having a wall of stinking gray ogre flesh in front of you, you miss somehow.
I grazed his nipple.
-8. Okay, he's not down, but you can tell that he is on his last legs. Bonked him for 8. Okay, so the ogre goes down to one knee, you having broken one of his knees, and he's missing chunks out of his flesh and out of his torso and such. If you leave him alone, he'll probably die on his own, but he's so close to death that you feel like you should put him out of his misery. And you do. You give him a good uppercut, and his jaw just falls off, and he dies.
Well, it's about enough for right now.
That's an action. You did not pee on that man.
Might have peed on my leg. I don't know.
Yes, urine dribbles down your leg.
So I'm gonna go back and sit on the table and see what's next.
All right, son, go.
I want to attack the wall behind me.
Okay. What are you using?
My warhammer.
All right. It is a brick wall. You'll notice that my ogre rolled pretty well trying to attack with his great club, and it didn't do much. So you'll have to roll pretty well to knock your wall down. That's pretty good. Roll for damage on the wall. All right, Demolition Man. You have let's say, a 3 by 3 foot hole in the wall right now at about your shoulder height.
Small. I could push a dwarf through it.
You might be able to squeeze a dwarf through there, depending on a roll or something.
I don't think you're gonna squeeze my happy ass through there. It's too much plate metal.
If you wish to do it without his consent, we'll have to roll for it.
You'd have better luck squeezing the dun end because we can oil that one up.
He might already be
Okay.
oiled
I
up.
think he can oil everything up.
I will use. I don't know. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. That's good. You don't want to destroy that goodwill you have between the two of you. All right, Lark.
A slowly budding relationship.
So, okay, question. How long
I'll
are
throw
we going to
Trinity
need
out.
to hold this off? Like, can I ask ask her how it's going? Like,
You can do what you want.
I guess. Okay, well then I would like to ask, hopefully this doesn't count as an action, but I want to ask, what's her face? I can't remember her name, but ask her, how's it going? How much longer? Because we're kind of under pressure here.
Yeah, her name is Kira. And she says,
Yeah,
I,
her.
I don't know. It depends on how far away the water was whenever we turned the damn thing on. I can't stop it now. Whatever's coming, I'm hoping it's water.
Yeah.
I'm rolling for her in the background, so you just continue doing what you're doing, and whenever it's over, you'll know.
Okie dokie. Well then,
Shite from
okay. Last time, did we see any sort of? Did we hear anything bigger than just these zombies, or no?
No.
Right now, it's all we heard of zombies.
Right now, it's just zombies. They're the ones that are attracted to noise, after all.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well then, like, I don't want to take Alex's source of health here, so I'm going to
Take it.
Well, let's see. There's only one at the bottom. Just the one
No,
zombie.
there's a whole group of ones behind him, but you guys are butting up against their map. Like this guy has like bunches of people behind him. There's more coming up from all sorts of different directions. Just these are the main groups right now that are coming for you.
So it's really just, infinite zombies. Okay.
It's a lot of noise.
A lot of noise. Infinite zombies, a lot of noise. All right. I used my Agonizer's Scorcher last time, so or was it Lightning Bolt last time?
It was lightning bolt.
Yeah, okay. Um, I guess since we're waiting, I'll do Scorching Ray
Where?
I'm sorry, did you say
on.
magic missile?
No, I don't have Magic Missile. I already used it.
Oh no!
She used that particular poof.
But Scorching Ray is 3 zombies, so I can do it 3 times, right? We've had a lot of time with that. Yeah, 3 rays of fire. 1 or several on a hit. Yeah, I'll do it just on the 3 closest zombies you can pick.
Okay, so this guy down here, and then these 2 up here.
Sure.
Okay, roll for damage. 1, 2, and 3. Roll a d20.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
GM, I forget. Where is King Kibo during all this?
He's back at the
Sleep
rest.
upstairs.
Okay.
Reorganizing the beds and stuff, our king.
Okay,
Yes.
Bree, you've set 1 house on fire over
Oh
here.
shit, really?
There's a bit of fire. Nothing to worry
Oh,
about right
lovely.
now. Maybe later.
Awesome. I forgot about that, the whole fire thing.
Let me just draw
Then
a
I
little
also
fire.
need to do a d20 for wild magic. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, is that your turn, or are you going
Turn
to move?
stone.
I think I'm good for now. I mean, I can reach anything by spell casting, probably, so I'm good.
Okay, you've reduced 3 zombies to ash, and then the house is on fire. Treader, it's your turn.
Lovely. Lovely.
Shredder is going to step up to the doorway and poke his head outside. Is he going to be immediately attacked by all these crossbowmen?
Oh, yes. I
Okay.
was hoping you would be the one to stick your head out because you're the one that's most prepared. I didn't want to have anybody forget and then get insta-gibbed by all these goblins with crossbows readied.
I'm going to do something after you're. I'm assuming after. I'm still going to be moving. Do you want to trigger that before I finish moving?
I'm doing it now.
Okay.
What's your AC to?
1 second. Pull it up. My AC is currently 18.
So you don't bless yourself; you bless other people, right?
Yeah, I don't get any ability for that. Just well, hold on. I think I'm far enough away that I wouldn't get it anyway. It's only a 10-foot range.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me measure this right quick. I need to make sure the ones at the end of the street. Yeah. Okay. They need to do it too.
Yeah, they're just outside of the range, so I wouldn't get any bonuses.
Okay. So we've got 2 hits. That's a 4 and
Crit.
a 10.
Okay, let me drop my hit points. So it's 14 down.
That's right. So you take most of the arrows on your shield, and you make a little T on your shield for Treader. But 2 of them slip by your guard and hit you in the leg and the shoulder.
3 and 14 is 29, right? Make sure to check my math there.
Yes.
Okay.
Now what do you want to do?
I'm gonna move up. Make sure I got to make this just right, so I gotta check my math again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move up to the corner of the building here. And yeah, okay. So I'm gonna step here, and I'm going to use my line of sight through that second floor window, and just seeing the top of the roof in the room somewhere right in. How do I make it pulse? Right here,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna cast silence.
Okay. What's the range on that spell?
120 feet, I believe.
The thing is, you're casting silence, and it's going to end up over here, right?
Yeah, so it's through the window.
Yeah, like it's going to end up right here.
Hold on, I gotta move maps. Yes, it's gonna end up just to the left one square. It's gonna be
right there.
right there.
Okay, and
it's a 10-foot globe from that point all the way around.
Okay, cool. So you're going to shut down his ritual. All right, so the verbal component of the Goblin Spectromancer spell fails. You can see him dance a couple more steps and then stop, like smack his ears a couple times, and then start to hop around like more in like a mad way now instead of like he's casting a spell.
Okay, I'm gonna use my remaining movement to get back in the house now.
Okay, so how long does that silence last?
Up to 10 minutes.
Okay. That's concentration, I see.
And I think so. I'm stuck just inside the doorway is the maximum movement.
Okay. All right, so one of my goblin boys moves up, readies his attack. It is now Claptrap's familiar's turn. Anna? Oh, wait. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Um. I'm not really sure what I want and/or need Anna to do at the moment because I'm not quite sure.
She's doing good at the recon game.
What's that?
Good at the recon game.
Yeah. All right. Take a measurement.
She might need to keep an eye on that guy for sure.
Yeah, I guess she's just gonna hang around. She is intermittently poking her head up, or maybe she's basically like stuck her tiny little head uh, on the second floor window. Like she's chilling here.
Okay.
Between the first floor and the second floor. I guess I could actually put her right here.
That'll work.
Because she's just kind of like keeping watch. She's staying stealthy. She's keeping watch. Keeping tabs on this guy, letting Claptrap know everything that's happening, and just kind of watching out. She's still got that attack readied, and she's hanging out. All right, go.
Okay. Next, let me find my boy. Okay, this guy raised an attack. Like all these goblins at the end of the street here reload their crossbows, and now it's your turn. Actually, no. We're at the bottom of the thing. I gotta spawn more zombies. Zombies! Ah! Not that many zombies. Okay, we got more zombies coming in to y'all's area over here where the pipes are rattling around.
Mm-hmm.
Game Master, can I get a weather report, please?
Same as it's always been, dark and a little bit misty.
Does it feel like it's going to rain anytime soon?
It feels like it's about to, but it has felt like it's about to for quite some time now, so you never know.
Is there wind from any certain directions?
It's becalmed.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Here, if you require rain.
Okay, guys, you've got zombies coming in from more directions now. Some of the guys are trying to pound on your barriers and such, but they're holding.
Should I cast a spell now then? Yeah?
It is your turn, yes. My zombies are done.
So technically my character cannot see this giant ogre standing outside the door because he is around the doorway from me. Basically.
Yeah.
Is that
Last
true?
time, he just saw his friend die, and so he took a couple more whacks at the wall, but that's it.
Boys, you want me to try to hit a big ogre with spell or crawl out hole in back?
Aren't you like 6 feet tall?
It's a 3 foot by 3 foot hole. Can you not crawl through a 3 foot by 3 foot hole?
Your horns get hung up?
No, that would be pulled on.
Okay. You have two choices. One, I try to step out door and deal with ogre and possibly get shot. Or two, I could shoot from in here, bolt across street, kill goblin.
Cross the street for right now. Probably be your safest bet, you see witch.
Thank you, giant man.
What? Just don't hurt those tits.
Might have to get oiled up if you want to go out the hole.
Ike's really good at that.
Ooh, crit blast.
So who did you blast? What did you blast?
Okay, I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at this goblin right here.
Okay, let's see. Blast of Power, you deal double damage, so 20 damage to one goblin. He is a cloud of pink mist. Just
Awesome. Continue.
So what? Which one? It was this one?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was this. I mean, unless there's a way that I could have like ricocheted him off or gone straight through him and like somehow affected this guy also.
No, he's a cloud of pink mist, but the mist did get in all these guys' eyes, and they lower their crossbows and start rubbing at them.
I love the fact that the one you vaporized left a body behind, even though it's part of the map.
Yeah, that's funny. I mean, I don't have anything else. I just, woo, that was a good one, boys.
All right, so this goblin over here, like, starts coughing and he's rubbing his eyes. He's got blood all over his face. He wanders out of the pink mist cloud and starts retching on the floor over here.
He made a goblin puke. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's like, that was
Balls, dust in his throat.
Very difficult to do. Okay, so next is the Goblin Spectromancer's turn. After you see him do his little dance and just hate life right now, he looks over his ritual that he was doing, and you can see that there's a bunch of arcs of some kind of like weird purple and black electricity arcing over the whole thing. And you can your familiar Anna like kind of sees the goblin get a little bit flustered and aggravated, and he looks more and more nervous as things goes on. Like the buildup of whatever power he was playing with is now is out of control. He runs over to the crossbow goblin in the window and taps him on the shoulder, brings him over here to the ritual, and points at it. And they're both like gesticulating at each other, but they can't talk, so they're having like a communication issue. The caster whips out a knife, stabs his friend in the chest, and then lays him across the ritual. And he begins to like dig around in his body and try to make markings on the floor to little success, whatever he's trying to do. All right, let me just check my crossbow goblins here. They're all ready for another.
We aren't anywhere near Lark and Alex, are we?
No, nowhere near. Okay, Alex, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot 2 more zombies right in front of me.
Okay. Which ones?
This one and this one.
Okay.
Saving them from the poo geyser.
Should we convince like these guys to move back or move away or like leave?
You can certainly try.
So
What
I
do you
guess,
think?
did you? No, the answer was no.
I said, should we?
Oh, I thought you said, did we?
No.
My bad.
Guys, there's that one in front of you, the one next to me. They actually I'm assuming they've been in battle before and they just want to fight. So I figured they could hold their own with zombies.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, currently this one down here, Chimes or whatever the fuck his name is reaching over the barricade with his axe and trying to chop heads. He's having some
Mhm.
moderate success. This guy over here is just waiting for the zombies to get to him.
I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, now it's time for the smelly ogre man to do
Ah,
his thing.
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
They can only replenish the current health. I don't get temporary hit points
No
past
temporary
my
hit
health.
points.
Okay, so I'm maxed out.
You would be a god inside of a zombie horde then.
He's looking for.
Okay, so the ogre takes another swing at the wall. He sees his friend slump over dead, but he doesn't have the intellect to really get that his homeboy's dead. Takes a swing at the wall. More dust comes off it, but he hasn't made a hole in it yet. Thank you, thank you, Eki. -9. Still sizzling. He's a pickled ogre now. Done it. It's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to step outside while all of the little goblins are getting goblin dust out of their eye sockets.
Oh, I wouldn't say all of them.
Okay.
Get ready for some crossbow bolts. Okay, here they come.
And I die.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks God.
Let's roll for damage. Okay, so 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 damage.
Fuck me.
So you are turned into a pincushion as you step out of the doorway.
Yeah.
Wait, don't you have a reaction where you could catch arrows and such?
I do. But all right. Well, I guess I should try that.
Let me know the specifics on that one.
Starting at 3rd level, you can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10, your dexterity modifier plus your monk level. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile. If it is small enough, you can hold it in one hand. You have at least one hand free. If you catch a missile in this way, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with the weapon or piece of ammunition you just caught as part of the same reaction. You make this attack with proficiency regardless of your weapon proficiency, and the missile counts as a monk weapon for the attack.
Okay, so you catch one of these, negating one of them. That means you take 9 damage.
He needs to roll a 1d10, doesn't he, first?
His monk level is 5, so he would negate it anyway, even if he rolled a 1.
Gotcha. Never mind, my bad.
Yeah, that he negated more than he really needed to.
Okay.
So you only take 9 damage.
Can I throw the damn thing back?
Yeah, go ahead. Which one do you want to throw it at?
Asshole loosed it.
Oh, they were all guys down here. You can throw the one at the guy puking his guts out. Go ahead.
Yeah, right.
That asshole. So what do I need to do to throw that thing?
All right, roll a d20, and then it's a monk weapon, so you add your proficiency to it, which is I think 3 at this level.
Yeah.
Where do I find that?
And then you're right next to Treader, so that's +1.
Are you on D20 or Roll20, Cody? Or D&D Beyond or Roll20?
Roll20, whatever this first one we started with. Proficiency bonus.
Your proficiency is right below your inspiration.
Yeah,
it's
3. Okay, so that would make it a 12, but then Treader adds his +1, so that is 13. That hits the goblin. Now you roll for damage. Let's make it a
Yeah, short bow.
1d6. Okay, 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, so the guy over there puking in the street suddenly takes an arrow to like right between his ribs. He's having a hard time breathing now. He's still alive, but he's not looking so good.
Is he still trying to puke with an arrow in his ribs? Because that's got to be painful.
He's doing his best, but you can see why these two parts of his body are warring with each other about what should go on.
Okay, so since all that shit was a reaction, did that take my attack and everything?
No,
or-
no.
Okay. So now I'm gonna fucking attack this asshole.
Okay. Nine plus 1 is 10. Isn't it useful having Treader around? That is if you've died.
Yeah.
I'm close enough that I had to bring you back.
So that's 5.
Well, you had to move away from him to do the thing, right?
Okay. 4 then.
And it's still within my 10 foot.
Okay, got it. Continue.
If you can, I don't know how far your range is, Cody, but if you back up on the next one, you'll still be in range of me.
He's got to be in melee. He can go back and forth. It's fine. Can't hear you, Bree. Oh, she's talking to the dog. Never mind.
His armor factor.
You're good. You hit him. Oh, gross.
Whiff.
The whiff. And that one is going to be a killing blow. What do you want to? Do you want to say something over his dead body?
Get fucked.
And he does, falling to the ground.
Dance. Blood gas.
Get the bill, Mr. President.
So Dunnan stumbles in from the street, a few arrows richer, and one kill under his belt.
2.
One.
Oh, wait, no, you didn't get that guy.
He brought some ammunition for you guys. Sungo, go ahead.
I'm going to continue to widen my hole.
Indeed. Go ahead and make an attack roll. It's a 6.
And I'm going to use my channel divinity to +10 it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So roll for damage. You hit the wall, widen your hole. You can probably fit yourself out of it now. That you can probably step over the the wall is still about thigh high on you, but people can get out of it now.
I'm going to go ahead and step out and then come to this corner to kind of block and make sure nobody gets to us.
All right, that part of the wall is broken. I'm marking it.
I'll end my turn.
All right. Lark, the bird. Pigeon lady from Home Alone 2.
Sorry, dog's outside. I'm fighting with him. Okay. 2 seconds. Me and my nightly battle with the Chihuahua. All right. I'm back. I learned my lesson with the fireball, so I'd rather not put anything else on fire. And it feels a little bit pointless to just sit here and pluck away at zombies, though. and use all my spells. So I think I'll just break out the crossbow for now, I guess, and kind of pick off one of the ones at the bottom that don't have a um, barrier. Although, are there any? Is there anything else around here that I could use as a barrier?
You guys have taken all the scrap wood you could find with the time you had and made enough barriers. Like you tried to make the barriers, and you were able to make
Mhm.
the two of them.
Right. But now there's two more holes that we don't have plugged,
Right.
I guess. And there's
3 by my count.
three. Great. Three. Um, yeah, three. Are there infinite zombies behind them?
You don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Long
assuming.
noise, we're gonna have zombies.
You just know that the pipes are knocking like tax collectors, and that shit's going down.
If you have a silent spell or
Lovely.
something, they're gonna keep coming.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I guess I'm gonna just use my crossbow and um the blue guy up top by Alex, he can fight for himself, right?
We'll have to see.
He looks like it. He's
What?
got weapons, and he's part of the Dauntless.
All right. Well, then I'll go with the middle bottom, um, the closest zombie, I guess.
All right. All right. Your bolt pierces him in a vital area, and he goes down.
Sweet. Are there is that I can't tell. Right next to me on the ground, is that the little girl? Is that Pina? Pina?
Pina's right here.
Who is that next to me then that's like not on the platform?
Did you think that Pina had an axe?
I
She
can't
did.
see it. It's too close. Like I can't. It's really hard to see. Oh, okay.
Might I
Who is
introduce you
that?
to the zoom function?
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Treader, go ahead.
Okay, so the ogres are all dead, so now it's just the goblins. I'm assuming by the time it's my turn again, they've already probably reloaded. So if I step outside, I'm gonna get perforated again, aren't I?
No.
Most likely, sir, although the ones down here have spent all their crossbow bolts. You didn't see anything come out of the windows or anything.
Yeah, I kind of drew a little bit of the fire there.
I am going to reach over and do some touching on Denon.
Touch me, baby.
But the good touch.
Son of a bitch.
So give him back 7. And then is it the whole Ecky's hole? Is it big enough for me to squeeze through? Does
Yeah,
need to
it
widen
was big
more?
enough for a half giant to fit through. You're good.
But I wanted to say it, so
Okay. Did he widen his hole enough for you? I don't know. How girthy are you?
I mean I am a dwarf.
Enough to get your attention.
We can take this metaphor even further.
I'm gonna go ahead and slip out the into Ecky's hole here and see if I can fit my way through.
Nice.
Flip out and fit through.
And then once I pop out Ecky's hole, I'm gonna stand
You
next to him.
find the hole quite warm and comfortable.
That's the furthest distance I can travel.
The radiant
Boy.
damage really did a number on those bricks. What do you guys think I was thinking?
Yes.
Oh, God. I kind of wanted to be able to try to get Jim back out of my hole.
You're welcome to try next turn.
That's going to take a lawsuit and some roofling.
Treader, was that it? Did you want to
That
do
was
anything
all I
else?
could do. I thought I'm out of distance, and I already used my action, so I'm done.
Okay. So the guys that were coughing and rubbing blood out of their eyes are now, they've got their crossbows back in hand and they're pointing them at you guys. Anna Familia, it's her turn.
Can I roll perception to see if I perceive any, or if Anna Familia perceives anything more than like out of the ordinary?
If you're looking at the ritual and the goblin spectromancer, it's an arcana check.
Oh. I don't have any extra to Arcana. Like, what do I do for that? Just roll a d20?
Yeah, roll a d20. Okay, that's a 10. Okay, she can see that the Goblin Spectromancer, after digging around with in his friend, he is using some of the, say, juices and bits that he finds to try to change his ritual. The things do not look like they're calming down over there, but he is working furiously with his little green hands to try to make it do what he wants it to do.
Well, it doesn't seem to be working quite yet, so I think Anna's just going to keep watch and keep relaying information.
Okay. Let me check on my goblins here. And now it's your turn, like the actual claptrap.
Roger, Roger. Um. Giant man, you want me to come out an alleyway with you or shoot at them more?
Keep their attention your way. We don't need them knowing where we're going yet.
Okay. I will do what I can. So I will target this guy right here with an Eldritch Blast.
Righto.
Is that a hit?
Might have to move a hex over if you want to get him.
Oh, sorry.
The 9 is not a hit, though. The goblin is able to duck, and his short stature makes him pretty small.
Like you wanted me to move right there?
Yeah, you can see. Well, I guess right here you'd be able to see him. Oh, fuck. Right there.
Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, nothing connected. So I fired it, but it didn't connect. Correct?
Yes. The goblin's attention is certainly on you now.
All right, good. Well, then before the end of my turn, I will jump over I guess this is a workbench, right?
Yeah, it's like a bar for a shop. It's like a little countertop.
Countertop. Okay, well, I'm gonna jump over here and hide myself behind this,
Okay.
as to not take any incoming crossbow bolts lobbed at the doorway.
We don't want that.
And I end my turn. Thank you.
I kind of want that. Okay. So this goblin over here has an arrow in his side, and he's done puking, and he limps over to the corner of the building over here and attempts to post up and get out his crossbow again. All right. Now the goblin spectromancer, as he works with his buddy's entrails, I got to make a roll for him right quick. No, his attempts to futz with the ritual and bring it under control are not going well, and the symbols on the floor that have been painted in blood begin to dance. Some of them are sizzling, some of them are changing themselves. He's losing control. All right. Next is more crossbow goblins.
Sir Dungeon Master, that
Should move to
is a
familiar.
great news.
I feel bad for your familiar here pretty soon if she's too close.
Wait, what?
Explosions.
Alex, it's your turn.
I would not be surprised if the explosion doesn't level the building.
If it's not just an
Ooh.
explosion, it could be a portal to wherever, and bye familiar.
It could be a portal to suck up Lark.
It could be a portal to suck up Lark. Wouldn't that be so cool?
Reverse wild magic.
That would be so great.
But it would like instantly teleport Lark from where she is to right here, right now. That would be so crazy.
What if it transported us to where Lark is and Lark and David to where we are?
That would also be so cool, but yet not cool, but yet really cool.
Alex, what do you want to do?
So I shot 6 times. I had to reload now, right? It takes a
Yes.
whole turn.
That's right.
Right. Do I have to do that? Can I attack something then do that, or that's just my whole action right there?
You have 2 actions since you're a fighter, so.
Right. Well, one of my actions I want to reload, so that's 1.
All right.
I never got my bow back from that guy, so damn.
Yep, he's got your bow.
I'm gonna move down towards Lark. I'm hoping this guy can hold off.
Didn't you make Alex have spells?
No, Alex doesn't have any spells. I mean,
I need more.
yeah, we corrected that. We tried it for a little bit, but we couldn't get it to work right.
Yeah, it was just more confusing, more dice, more everything. So I'm gonna sit right here and ready my weapon, my sword,
Right.
and I end my turn.
Mr. Dunnan, Iron Wang.
I'm just going to move over here into the doorway and shoot this asshole with my bow.
Okay. That's a hit. Roll for damage. 6 damage. And then?
Then I'm gonna do the whole pullback thing.
Okay, so the bolt rips out. Roll a d4. Oh, I'm sorry. You were supposed to roll a d20 to see if it rips out, right?
Oh, I don't know. I never saw that mechanic on the deal, but I will do that. It ripped out apparently.
Okay,
I rolled
well,
a D for 1, so yeah.
okay, so as the thing comes out, it takes out something vital, and he bleeds to death on the ground over there.
All right, and I'm just going to turn back around and offer Claptrap a drink while we hang out and see what the other assholes are going to do.
Claptrap gladly accepts.
And I end my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see the d20 on the thing, but I think that's what we've been doing. All right, Sun Go Frog, it's your turn.
I'm going to step to this wall and try to break through the wall.
Okay. Hold on, let me check and make sure you're in line of sight here.
I can't help him, can I?
You can assist him. All right, so yeah, the guy over here in the doorway can see you. He's going to pop off a crossbow bolt at you. It does not hit. In fact, it goes really, really wide and hits the wall. All right, go ahead.
Wasn't that standing right there by chance?
Hmm?
You said it goes wide. Which way is it going wide?
Over here. All right, so go ahead and roll your attack for the wall. All right, roll for damage. Okay. You seem to loosen the bricks. You don't have a hole in it just yet.
All right, then I will use one of my War Monk features and attack again.
Okay. More dust comes off the wall. You've weakened it.
All right, I end my turn.
All right, Lark.
So, okay, are those barrels? Are there anything in those barrels?
You haven't looked.
Can I look and see what's in the barrels?
There's
Can you?
just some rainwater.
So we're trying to get water
Mm-hmm.
for everyone,
Don't worry about that barrel
or
over there.
what?
Don't worry about those barrels of water that you need water.
I'm not
Exactly.
talking
Like, how
about a
much?
full barrel of water here. I'm talking about like the bottom has a scummy bit of fucking rainwater from a roof in it, okay?
Okay, I was like, How much water are we trying to get here? Like, I get really antsy while I'm just sitting here waiting to be attacked, waiting for people to break through things. Um, are there like how much do you guys did they tell us how much water they're trying to get, or are they like
They're just waiting for water and go from there.
so we're gonna need to come back here? Like they're gonna need to continually come back here, right, to get more water.
Maybe remember she said that there's only what water is in there is pretty much it. Whatever's left in the pipe is all they have.
So we're not gonna be able. So we need to like secure this place.
Once we leave, the zombies will leave. They'll wander off. There's no reason for them to stay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, um, I guess I'll just break out my well, can I hold on? I want to ready a spell for if zombies get to where I am. Um, the like as soon as they get there, I want to do shocking grasp on them,
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. So that's it. I mean, I could just that's my action, right? Like I can't really do anything else.
Yeah, that's yeah. You prepared something.
Okay.
You can move if you want.
Okay. No, I want to
One
stay
less
there
one
right
we
in
gotta
front of them.
deal with.
Well, so like when they break through or when they get here, I want to be ready because like that's my action, right? Like I can't ready something and take an action.
No, you're just readying something.
Yeah. In case they get up here by Pina and the important folks, I want to be ready for them.
All right, Treader.
Move around the house to a couple squares in front of Eki. Has that guy reloaded?
This guy right here.
No, the one that shot Eki.
No, he's used his action. He's got to sit there and reload.
I'm gonna cast my cantrip, Toll the Dead, on him because I can see him in the window. Yes.
This guy over here is not injured. You can tell that. The guy that's injured is over here.
Yeah, I can't see him though, can I?
No, you can't see him from where you are.
Yeah, so I'll take a shot at the guy in the window, and it still does. It just does 1d8 or does d8 damage instead of 12. So.
Okay, go ahead. $13. All right, so he withers and dies, like hands first. It travels up his arms and into his chest.
Yes. You're not gonna do a DC save?
Oh, there is a save, huh? Hold on, let me roll a wisdom save for a goblin. It's not going to be great. Nope. He definitely withers and dies.
That's all I can do. I'm out of movement. I can't go any further.
Okay. What does Senora Familia want to do? Also, does that mean your silence thing is down now that you broke your concentration?
I would assume it's down.
Okay.
I mean, I've got another spell since then, so
You're right.
Oh, so it's down now?
The silence is down, but Home Dude is still losing control of his ritual.
Um, Anna sees that that very much control is being lost and starts to get a little nervous. So she's going to back off. She's gonna move. Hmm. So I'm trying to decide. She's gonna move to the top of the building right over here.
Okay. You lose sight of home dude.
I lose sight of home dude, and well, okay. So this map's not big enough. I would move her back like this way, boss. Like to the top of a building over here.
You
Is
can if
that
you
a
like. Go ahead.
thing?
Yeah, we'll consider buildings over there to be a thing.
So I'm just gonna move her off the map right there into that mark right there, and so she can still keep watch, but from a safe distance. That hopefully a blast radius of a decent size that might level the building possibly would not affect her.
Yeah, you can see a vague shape moving around in there now, and you can tell he's still alive at least.
All right, that's cool. She's still has a ready to attack, and is going to end her turn in, you know,
Okay.
yeah.
That one, that one. All right, Claptrap, your turn. My boys have all readied their crossbows again.
Right. Yes, they have.
So here's a question: when does the zombies move?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That's right, they need to be moving. Never mind, Claptrap, it's not your turn.
It's not my turn.
Get fucked. Okay, one zombie moves towards you, Alex.
And
I'm going to grab a beer.
Okay,
that's when my action comes in, right?
that's right, go ahead. All right, so you cut this zombie in the chest, but he doesn't go down. He still has most of his nervous system, and he's still trying to attack you. Prepare for bitey bites. That is if he can get through your armor and such. Eh. That's not bad.
He got through.
Nice job, zombie. So he slashes at you with his claws for 3. And you can feel like a chill pass over your body. All right, these zombies up here to the north are coming down. Um, the guy up here, one of the Dauntless, is attempting to fight them off. You can tell he's trained and he's doing his best. Well, let me roll the dice for him. Okay. All right, so he's hacking away at these zombies over here.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. You've got zombies working on your barricades, but they're holding. And all right, now it's your turn, Claptrap.
Okay. GM, would it be possible for Claptrap to like lean halfway out the doorway and fire off a shot, or is
Yeah,
that
I'll give
not
you a
like
+2 AC if they do shoot at you because you're in a doorway.
Hmm. Hmm.
That or you could just polish me knob. It'll be ahead of me.
Now is not the time for that, darling.
That's what they always say.
What is this symbol here? Is that like a window or what is that?
Click on it. Is it on the other? Oh, that's chimney.
Chimney. Okay.
I know it's weird.
Would it be possible for me to climb up on the roof of this building?
You have to take a acrobatics acrobatics. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look up the climbing thing. D&D
Oh,
climbing.
don't worry about it. I have a spell.
You got spider climb or something?
I do.
Oh, nice.
I do have spider climb, actually.
Oh, cool. So yes, you can.
All right, cool. So for my turn, I'm going to cast spider climb, and I'm going to crawl out the back hole and like here, and then I'm going to walk across here, and then I'm basically going to spider climb my way up to the top of this building. So I'm actually on the roof of this building, and what I'm trying to get at is a line of sight through that window over to this here. And my aim is to eventually fire an Eldritch Blast from the roof through the window at this guy over here who's losing control of the ritual.
Yeah, it looks like you've got line of sight.
Okay, but I used my spell Spider Climb this turn, so I don't have any other actions. So my turn is done.
Okay. All right, rolling from my goblins. Where's okay? There's my boy. All right, this guy on the edge of the wall over here is losing his nerve. He's going to try to rush across the street into the building over this way. And now it is the Goblin Spectromancer's turn. Both you and your familiar can see him now working on his ritual. His hands are still working on the symbols and such, trying to get them under control. I'm going to roll a d20 for him now. Hang on. All right, so yeah, he looks a little bit calmer and more sure in his strokes and stuff now, and he's talking to himself again. So a little bit more danger there. All right, my goblins are starting to get a little antsy. One of them comes over this way and he readies his crossbow. Alex, it's your turn.
If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Alex. David,
Sorry about that.
it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna attack the zombie right in front of me.
Okay.
I attack the darkness.
All right. As you decapitate him, the feeling in your like the freezing feeling in your blood goes away.
I'm gonna step this way. I'm gonna shoot this zombie right here.
Okay. He drops dead again.
And then I'm gonna shoot the zombie right next to him with my other gun. With my gun.
All right. He is also dead. Undead, but then dead.
And that's it. And my turn.
Done it.
Dead. All right. So, yes. This guy is by window.
Yeah, he's in a doorway right here, so he's got +2 AC, but he is there.
Well, I'm going to step to where I've got an angle on him. Can I see him through the window?
You can. It's a doorway, but yes.
Doorway. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shoot him with my bow again. Just to keep up with the, Joneses.
It glances off of the doorway, and he looks a little scared because he's bleeding to death, but otherwise he's okay.
All right. And I guess at this point, I'm going to head out through the hole. Do I need to make any kind of check to get through the wall?
Nah, everybody's made it. Like Sun Go Frog's hole is really wide and super comfy.
And sloppy.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna be out here seeing if I can drum up a heal job or something. And how much does a regular health pot give you? Or does anyone know?
One moment, I'll look it up.
Did you add that 7 I gave you earlier, Cody?
Yes.
I think I'll let Sun go since you just came out of his hole. He should be pretty appreciative. Give you some little heals.
All right. Potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. So could I half that for my heal pot brew?
That'll work. So 1d4 plus 2.
So I'll do that next time because I fired my bow.
Okay. Sun Go.
That wall.
Hammer meet wall. Okay. Roll for damage. This time you're putting a hole in it. Yeah, the wall comes down. You weakened it with those last two hits. This one brings the whole thing down. It's like a giant sized hole in the side.
All right, and then I am going to go ahead and climb through my hole and go to the far side wall.
More holes.
And I will end my turn.
Lark. Sorry, Bree, we can't hear you.
Damn it, the dog. I always mute because of the dog, and then anyway, I say a lot more than you guys think I do because you can't hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking about using my bird, but Alex kind of took care of a bunch of those guys. So since I already have that one spell readied, I don't need to I can keep it readied and still take an action, right?
No, it's more like you use your action to ready something. You want to do it when you know you're about to use it. Like it's like you've got all this power built up inside you, and you've got your fingers in just such a way, and you're waiting for something to come in range. If you take an action, you're fucking all that up.
Okay. Well,
True.
oh well. I guess I just wasted last turn. Then I will. Damn it. Hold on.
Can't you use prepared action?
Well, it's shocking grasp, so I guess I would have to go up to the zombie and touch him, but then I don't want to stay. I mean, I guess I could. I could run up to the guy in front of you and touch him and then leave. Can I do that? Or, I mean, and then take another action?
Do you have no? You only have one action per turn. At least you
Yeah,
do.
okay. So I can't use. Okay. Well then.
If you want to use shocking grasp, you can go bad touch him and then run back, but that'll be your action.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Square.
I might as well just crossbow then. I will. I'm not gonna do the one closest to you, Alex, because you can that would be inconvenient considering you don't have your bow. So I'll do.
Don't worry about me. Just do you, because I can kill him. No problem. I can attack 4 times.
Are you at an airport on an airstrip or something?
I'm sorry, my
Yes.
wife is watching Mandalorian.
Okay.
Oh, that's good stuff. I want to watch that episode. I'll just use my crossbow and shoot one of
Haven't
those
watched
4
it.
on the left. I haven't watched this episode yet.
Oh my god.
I haven't seen any of them yet.
Season yet?
Oh my god, it's so good. You have to.
It's so good. Bree,
All right.
you're gonna freak the fuck out.
Your crossbow squashed him.
I've heard it's like nerdgasm central for this episode.
Oh, I cream my pants.
All right. Do you want to move or anything?
Nope.
All right, Treader. Begin.
Shredder's gonna pull out his hurdy-gurdy and start playing.
Let's make it dwarfy. Roll a performance check. All right, song's pretty good. You're pretty invisible. What do you want to do?
Can I play the hurdy-gurdy and dash or no?
You can walk.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I'm gonna.
There's a reason that's not a event at the Olympics.
The hurdy-gurdy dash.
That'd be an epic deal.
Hmm
Just imagine the
As far
sounds.
as I know, that the ritual is still uncontrollable, right?
You don't know. You could see he was faring better last time. Like, Claptrap can see from where she is that he's faring a bit better now.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna move my max range, step out into the street while playing my hurdy-gurdy. Let me playing, Pop Goes the Weasel.
Okay.
That's gonna be it for me.
All right, your familiar's turn, Sam.
Yes, sir. I would like to roll for an Arcana check for on a familiar to see what she can decipher is going on.
Okay.
Ooh, wait, that's Claptrap. Can you take that roll or no?
We didn't do it last time. You got to roll for her now.
Okay.
That was a good roll, though.
Fuck.
She
So
sees that the goblin looks calmer now, but he's still working frantically. She doesn't know shit about the spell, though.
Is the window that she's looking through, is it a glass paned window or an open window?
Glass pane.
If I shot the shot, would it go through the window?
Yes.
Okay, well then in this case, I'm going to have Ana Familia throw a bow attack through the window.
All right.
Shoot your shot there, Sam.
All right. Roll for damage.
All right, so it says hit is 1d1 piercing damage. Let's see, ranged weapon attack +6. Hit.
Yeah.
1d1 piercing damage. The target must succeed a d10 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 1 minute. If the saving throw results is 5 or lower, the poisoned target falls unconscious for the same duration or until it takes damage or another creature takes an action.
All right. Let me roll for my boy. Constitution saving throw. So it's a 14. So he saves on the poison. The arrow hits him in the face, and it gives him like a little prick on the cheek. He stops his gesticulating and dancing for a moment, and turns his head really fast to look where the arrow came from. Will you please roll a stealthy stealth for Anna?
Is that a d20?
Yeah, d20, and then we're gonna add what was it, 10 to it or something like that?
8 plus 8. Oh shit, that's Claptrap. Sorry, hold on.
It's okay.
But at least we know he's the sheriff instead of the deputy.
Damn it.
All right, so he sees your familiar. He sees Anna Familia.
That's 10.
Yeah. His d20 beat yours. He sees her. He sees where the shot came from. You can tell he's splitting his attention between the ritual, what he has to say, and your familiar now.
I'm sorry, this is like a side question. Couldn't you cast Eldritch Blast through your familiar?
That's a touch.
It has to be a touch. Yeah. My familiar
Continue.
has to be touching. That would be freaking cool, though.
Go attack speed, Lulu.
Right. So, do I need to dash out of line of sight, guys? I don't.
Maybe go to a different window.
Okay, so just in case I'm going to be attacked, I would like to move ever so slightly out of line of sight, or Ana Familia will move ever so slightly out of line of sight of Ritual Boy. So, how many 5 unit hexes do you want me to move sidewards? 1, 2.
Just a couple is fine.
All right, so we're gonna move to right there.
Yeah, he can't see you from there.
All right, and I've already taken my attack, so yeah, we're just gonna hang out on the roof over here, until I need to move back. But since Madam Claptrap can see Home Dude, we still have visual.
Okay, so I roll a d20 for him. He gets the ritual back under control despite your interruption, but he's no better off than he was. He just does not lose it again because you pricked him in the cheek.
Okay. Roll your goblins and do your zombies.
I will. All right, one goblin is going after Treader with a disadvantage. He hears the music, he sees distortion in the air, but he doesn't know exactly what to do. He misses him by a long way. Other ones are starting to do some panic fire. Rolling a disadvantage. Yeah, his is so bad the arrow actually hits his friend in the foot and doesn't damage.
Wait, are you talking about the one in the window, like right?
No, this one right here. Like this guy
Oh,
over
okay.
here is panic firing and it hits this guy in the foot and the other guy's hopping around and a little pissed off about it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, zombie time.
Yay.
1, 2, 3,
Good luck,
4.
guys.
I'm going to start switching up to the jaw.
Okay. All right, more attacks from my zombies on Home Dude. Home Dude's going to take his attacks too. Hang on, it's just going to take me a moment to roll. All right, Home Dude takes out one zombie. The other one goes after him with his claws. Does not get through Mr. Dauntless's armor. All right, so this guy over here backs away toward you, Lark. He looks like he's ready to protect the caster. He's
Oh, nice.
He says, "Oh, I'm a team player, but if you could just keep them away from me, that'd be really appreciated. I'll keep them away from you."
I will sure try, bud.
All right, and we've got zombies coming Alex's way. All right, I've got 2 zombies going after you, Alex. Okay.
A parry frenzy.
Hiya! Okay. So the zombies do not actually make it through your armor. You're able to duck and weave out of the way.
Those be nice.
He doesn't need a parry.
Wait, doesn't it? What was it? I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
It's okay.
Wasn't
You
something
think
that like if someone misses my attack or something like that, I have a reaction or something?
that was on the other game, and that was Sam, I think. And I've really got to pee, so you think about what you want to do, Claptrap, and I'll be right back.
I thought that was part of your deal, Dave.
Yeah, it is. Each time they miss an attack, I can attack with my gunfighter, active gunfighter. When I welder, yeah, right here.
Something sounded very lustful in the background, and I approve.
I know it was John.
Just-
He was coming through here and he goes, "Oh my gosh, I gotta go." He runs to the bathroom. That's what the sound was.
I can see John stepping while holding himself, going, I gotta go.
Emergency.
While he's gone, Brian, have you seen the New Mutants?
No.
Okay, so I bought it on Vudu, and then I bought the Santa Claus movie with Mel Gibson where he's a contract killer.
Hey, good. I was hoping it'd be good.
I haven't watched either one of them, but I just bought them just now. So
You gotta let me know how the Mel Gibson movie, because I really hope that turns out to be awesome.
the preview was amazing, so I had to spend the $10 and get it.
I didn't know it was
wanna
out
see
yet.
New Mutants.
New Mutants, I think it's in theater. It just came out whatever. I hope I didn't just like rent it. It said buy it, but
Okay.
Did you say you were gonna kill Dunnan?
be at the camp.
All right, it's a me. I'm back.
But yeah, you look on the thing. Each time a attack is failed, I can use my gunfighter react.
Oh, yes, that's right. Go ahead. It's been forever since you've done that. So these two guys attacked you. Make them pay. That was the original mechanic with your revolver. Pew, pew. Both the zombies that tried to slash at you, you were able to parry and then put your gun in their face.
Yay!
Claptrap.
All right, I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast through the window and attempt to, yeah.
Okay. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. That's 5 plus.
Plus 4? Oh, nope, that's not it. Where is this?
Also not it.
Crap, sorry.
Charisma modifier, which is 3 or 4.
4.
Okay. So yeah, your Eldritch Blast goes through the window, impacts him in the stomach, and he definitely loses it again. His ritual is disrupted. Things on the floor are blasted back as he's hit, and now he's got his full attention on you instead of your familiar.
All right, I don't really have any like movements that I like. I don't have a visual representation of the roof. I assume it's like the other roofs.
Yes.
Is there like if I move my character to the back here, like is there like a like if you look at these other roofs, like there's a backside to the roof itself that I can kind of sort of like hunker down behind?
That's a good question. Since I don't actually have a roof on the thing, I don't know. Why don't you roll a d20? If it's favorable, we'll say you're in cover. You are not in cover. You're on the side.
All right, I am on the side. Then I will remain here on the side, as if I never moved.
Okay. All right.
I think that's where I was.
This goblin over here. Let me see if he can. He's going to take another shot over at Treader, or where he thinks Treader is. Oh, this one actually hits. Gets a lucky shot, and the arrow hits you for 6.
Okay.
All right, and next is the goblin spellcaster's turn. He looks pretty upset, and he looks like he's about to throw up his hand and say "fuck it" to his ritual. And yes, you are invisible, but you are not undetectable, sir.
No, it popped up when I was deleting my hit points. It's like, hey, what's your condition? I'm like, oh, that's cool.
That's weird. Okay. All right, let me get the thing here.
For a minute there, I thought you were yelling.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
I've never had that pop up on D20. Kind of cool.
Yeah, I've never seen that before either. So, Home Dude walks over your way to the window and casts a Ray of Enfeeblement at you. I don't know why he did that, but he did. I'm looking at the spell right now. I'm like, why would I do that to a caster? But he did. We're gonna roll with it because I made a mistake, and I guess so did he.
So he's trying to cast that at me?
Yes, he.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see if he hits. No, the Ray of Enfeeblement goes right over your head. It wouldn't have done shit anyway. The fuck am I doing?
It's all right, buddy.
Okay.
I've made mistakes this game too.
All right. So Goblin here in the window is taking a pot shot over at Treader. Doesn't
Which
hit.
one?
The one in the window over by Claptrap. He can see kind of this distortion where you are, but it's a disadvantage still because you're invisible. He doesn't hit. And this guy right here decides to say, fuck it, I'm getting off the street, and he runs into the building. Oh, next to Sungo, but he's still got his bow out, so he's struggling to get his sword out of the scabbard right now.
Does he get an attack of opportunity because he ran into a circle?
Not when you run in, only when you run out. All right, Alex, it's your turn. Oh no, he did.
Shonda, slap your husband.
Sorry about that.
Maybe she was
Mandalorian,
slapping.
it's good stuff.
Under the table patty cake.
I'm gonna run this way and attack these group of zombies.
All right.
Starting with the katana.
All right, that one doesn't quite kill your target.
I'm gonna shoot this guy next to him.
All right, it takes him down.
Attack again with my katana. The guy in front of me.
Oh, he did.
Then shoot this guy right here.
He also did.
Then I'll move back right here and just that's my turn.
All right, Dunnan.
Done. I am going to run in here and bitch slap this thing in front of the half giant.
The frog.
Otto, is his ritual still going on, or did it just go away?
His you guys can't see it right now. I guess Madam Claptrap can see it. Madam Claptrap can see it. The ritual is still going, but it's not under his control anymore, and it's gone wild. He's
Oh, okay.
he's decided to
You
say
said it.
fuck it.
I thought you said it fizzled out. My bad.
No fizzle at the moment. All right, roll your 1d4.
But you don't know that.
No, I don't.
All right, you have insta-gib the goblin. He bleeds to death on the floor.
All right. And I guess we're good. A potion is a full action.
Yes.
Cool.
Mr. Go.
See,
Well, you should know the routine by now.
You're just gonna take down the whole city by yourself, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Isn't there a goblin above their heads?
Yes.
Okay.
He shot at
Just
you
wanted-
once.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was the one down or not.
All right, so you make a head-sized hole in the wall with your hammer.
I
You
will end
can-
my turn.
You can see these goblins over here, and they see bricks falling away from the wall, but they don't see you. Lark.
Okay. Shit. The fire is going out of control.
Fireball.
No, I can't fireball. Burn down the whole city.
The city's already on fire. You're fine.
All right.
You heard
I
her,
wish
GM.
I
She
had
said,
my.
"All right, that's fireball."
I wish I had my freaking magic missiles. I had more of them.
So do we.
I know, right? Damn it.
We're fine.
Mhm. Well, if I use a fireball on, the zombies on the left, the one that's like in the middle of the courtyard, that's not gonna burn down the city, right?
With a fireball or a firebolt?
Firebolt. Sorry,
No,
firebolt.
that's a single target spell. You should be okay unless you miss wildly.
Okay.
All right, burnt to ash.
All right. I guess that's it.
Treader.
Trader's gonna head for the corner between the two buildings. That's as far as he can get. Before I get to that point, I'm gonna stop just shy. And the two goblins behind here have not been damaged, right?
Not yet, no. Well, this goblin here has an arrow in his foot, but that's it.
Yes. So he's taking at least 1 point of damage.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop playing the hurdy-gurdy long enough to cast a cantrip. Toll the Dead, of course.
Remind me what that does, Jim?
Makes a big boom. Sounds like a really like deep bell. And if they don't succeed on a wisdom throw, it does necrotic damage to them.
So which one was doing it?
The hurt one.
Okay. So yes,
Not dead yet.
he withers from the inside and falls to the floor like a withered husk.
Okay. I'm gonna move my last 5 feet to get some cover behind the corner of this building.
All right, you're under cover.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Ms. Familia.
Anna not being able to see and hearing the ruckus and commotion and Claptrap telling Anna what's going on, Anna is going to make some moves. She's going to stealthily move to this over here, this corner.
On the roof, right?
On the roof, yeah. She's on the roof. She's moving over here. I'd like her to make a perception check.
What are you trying to perceive?
Enemies like back in the back alleys over here.
Okay, go ahead.
Um,
She doesn't see anything back there.
okay, just making sure, just trying to cover everybody's bases, do a bunch of recon, uh, and then to see does she see anything new or uncover anything that Claptrap is not already aware of?
Nothing new. She definitely sees this crossbow goblin in the window over here.
All right. Before she still she readies an attack just in case, and she also tells Treader about the goblin in the window over there because she's now above Treader,
Okay.
and her turn is over.
All right, this goblin, having not had a shot on anybody in a while, runs over into this room and posts up at the window, readying his crossbow. This one behind the barrier, having seen his friend wither and die right in front of him, decides to move positions, get away from the body. and come in this doorway. And now it's time for zombie movement. Hooray!
Zombie Movement Theater 4000.
If you couldn't tell, which you couldn't, I said yay, but my mic was muted.
We know. All right, let me roll for the pipe thing. Pipe thing.
Thank goodness.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so you hear like a crescendo, like the pipes get louder and louder and louder. And then out of the pipes burst like this yellow liquid sort of like goop. And Kira, the plumber lady, looks at this stuff and says, "Oh shit! Oozes! Run, 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 run!" And out pop oozes.
Oh, fuck.
Oozes.
Oh, Pina's right there, too.
What are oozes?
Well, this particular one is an ochre colored, so you it's that kind of jelly.
What is an ochre color?
It's a booger.
All right, so as the thing comes out of the pipes, everyone backs away as much as they can.
Yeah, but is it like a green or like an orange?
It's this
Whatever
color.
color that is.
It's a yellowy color. Ochre is like a...
Get your story straight. You never found the girl.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let me bring up my character sheet for that thing.
Oh, that's like a flesh color.
Ochre is like a yellow, like a mustardy color.
Okay, so out of the pipes plops this ochre jelly, and it coalesces and becomes like a little blob on the ground. And out behind it comes actual fresh looking water, and it's spilling onto the ground right now, and it looks like it's being wasted. Meanwhile, the jelly is collecting itself and readying itself to attack you all. Let me roll initiative for him right quick. All right, he is now in the turn order. All right, Claptrap. It's your turn. Oh wait, I'm sorry. No. Not yet, not yet. Zombie's got to attack Alex right quick.
Yeah, I was like,
Yep. Let's do this. 2, 3.
Why are you rolling at advantage?
Because there's more than one of them attacking him at a time. They've got
Yeah,
this one.
I gotcha. Makes sense.
Okay, so one of them does 3 damage to you, Alex, and yeah, you get it. You yet again feel that curse running through your blood.
So 2 missed.
Your AC is like 15 or something, right?
14.
14. Yeah. 2. Yes, 2 of them miss.
So I used my last 2 bullets to react to those.
Okay, go ahead. Pew.
get him, Alex.
I already take 3 damage. Do I have to put it on there?
No, you don't. But you're still being turned, so you might want to deal with that. And pew.
Being turned?
Did you hear that?
And this one right here is the one that turned me.
Yes, that's the one that has scratched you.
Okay.
And he's sitting there putting his hand in his mouth right now, like he's got your blood on his fingers, and he's attempting to feed on it right now. Claptrap, it's your
Delicious.
turn.
Just so we're clear, David, if you get turned and you die, I will hunt down your body and steal your revolver.
That's 7 damage going through the window at that.
It won't work for anyone else but me, James.
Spellmancer.
Okay.
Take your hand with the gun.
Down.
I have an artificer buddy. We can work something out.
All right, what else you got?
Is that not going to kill him?
No, it did not kill him.
All right. Okay, so
He's of a bit hardier stock than his fellow goblins.
Yes, Madam Claptrap is starting to realize that. So, Madam Claptrap throws an Eldritch Blast at the Spellmancer and rolls for cover. I mean, let me roll. What did we do last time about rolling for cover?
Roll d20, and if you get higher than 10, you're in cover right now. You get like on the other side of the awning.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to the other side of the roof here and kind of like take the covers.
Okay. So the goblin mage that you've been fucking with for a while looks out the window, looks back at the ritual, and he sees like the whole thing. The symbols are starting to go weird again. Let me roll for his thing right quick.
Oh shit! The symbol. I moved. Oh girl, onto the top of the building. Oh god.
He runs back to the ritual and starts scratching on it again. And this guy, hearing the commotion upstairs, attempts to climb out of the window and come up there to see you. Let me roll an acrobatics check for him. Eh. So he barely makes it up to the roof where you are, but he can't see you just yet. But he's hunting for you. At least he thinks he is. All right, next, it's the jelly's turn. Hooray! So the water's spilling down this jelly, and it's trying to see you guys. It has no eyes, but it definitely sees that there are living targets next to it. And it comes over here next to you, Lark. And
Great.
as the thing starts going over, Kira says, like, "Oh, don't let it touch you! Don't let it touch your gear, and don't hit it with any weapons. It'll eat right through it."
Black pudding.
No, it's not black pudding.
Waiting the same thing. Similar. Sorry.
Hold on, I don't mean to roll for advantage. Stop that. It happens with every new mob, especially the ones that I wrote into the game a long time ago.
How long did you add this thing?
This random encounter has been around for a long time. Okay, the pseudopod, it attacks you. It's 13. Your AC is like, what, like 11 or 12, something like that?
It is 12. Fuck.
Okay, it hits you for 11 damage.
I don't have much armor. I mean, at all.
Yeah, you just got clothes on. So take off
Can't.
11 on your HP.
Okay.
This is all you, Bree. We can't attack it.
The great thing about this, though, is the pipes have stopped banging around, and now you're fighting the encounter. All right, Alex.
Alex is going to attack the zombie right in front of him.
Kitana, what's up with you and your minimum rolls?
I don't know why it's doing it. It's been rolling just one. Like every roll I've done with the katana has been just one.
Let me see. It is just one. Nope. We're just bad. It's just bad luck. That's all. It is capable of doing more.
Yeah, it's a 1d8, but every one is one.
Weird. Okay, so yeah, you're doing 4 damage to that zombie in front of you. He is almost dead.
And since my revolver is not reloaded, I'm going to use my other attack to attack with the katana again.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Couple ammo. You slash him.
So because I attacked twice, I cannot use nothing to reload my revolver.
Not right now, no.
Even if I use like second wind or something.
You could use action surge if you wanted to.
I already used it though. And second wind. What the hell?
That means you'll have to take time out of your busy schedule to do it.
Well, damn it.
And does all your fancy shit still work with a pistol whip?
I'll be DM thing.
Fancy shit with a pistol whip. What are we talking about?
Can I still like attack with the end of the pistol rather than shoot it?
Yeah, I'll give you an unarmed attack with that.
Oh, wait a minute! I got an dagger on.
Improvised weapon.
That'll work. What do you want to do, though?
Stay right here and end my turn.
All right. And before we go, Kira's like, "Oh, my apologies. It won't destroy your gear, but it is rather nasty with the acid damage. I was thinking of black pudding, which was the other version of this encounter. The version where 6 people would come in, but there's only 2.
Aye.
All right, Sungo, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna widen my head hole.
Indeed.
He wants to get more than just spin.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. The wall just comes down now. You roll an 18.
Alright, so I stick my body out and be like, "Here's Froggy!"
Yeah, the entire wall is now like a garage door. It's gone.
Here's Froggy.
And I move up.
There's no one there.
Le Frog.
Here's Froggy, and no one's there.
Did he just say here's Froggy?
Yes.
Yes.
You bust through there like Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You come out. The street is empty of goblins, but you do see a few heads poking out from doorways and shit.
Is there a doorway right there in front of me?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and just move up into the doorway.
All right.
I will use my War Monk feature or War Priest feature and make a secondary attack as a bonus action.
Okay. Boner
And that,
action.
and that room's full of chests and gold.
It's actually a chest shop. When you come into the
gold
shop, you
space.
see a bunch of chests. And it seems to be a man that makes chests and sells them in this shop. You can see where the whole city is getting their treasure chests now.
Potion seller.
All right, so you whip out the greatsword and yeah, you give him a big old slash across the chest. It hits something vital in there, and the acid sizzles away until there's a hole in his heart and he dies.
Yeah, it was useful.
Hooray!
I didn't think inside brick walls.
Well, you did kill a couple buildings, and you'll get XP for that, I'm sure.
On the
Side
Kool-Aid
pass.
Man.
I end my turn.
All right, Dunnan.
This is
I
a
thought I was.
Is that a doorway?
Yes, that's a door right there.
Or there's a giant hole over there.
Yeah, there's also a garage door right here.
Yeah, I don't need the garage door. Kool-Aid Man done killed the fun over there. So I'm going to shoot at this asshole again.
I was after Sungo Frog.
And after me.
All right, roll
Oh,
your
okay.
damage. All right, so the bolt just kills him outright. That was the same guy that you threw a bolt back at, and also the guy that got I don't know what the fuck. Like he's feeling pretty bad, and he's dead.
And then I'm going to go over here and stand next to the armored fort.
Armored fart.
Queefleton, lead the way.
All right, Lark.
There's still a goblin in that building you left.
He's on top of it.
Okay.
Well, I ripped
Wow.
the whole cork out of my cuticle with my teeth just now, so I'll be bleeding and dealing with that.
Ow.
I
It's
hate that
it's
when
one
that happens.
of the things that even the beer won't stop.
A lot myself.
More beer.
Okay, so is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. So I look over at Pina and I'm like, okay, Pina, stay close or wait, can I move without like getting an attack of opportunity or no?
You
Am I
can
stuck?
disengage that. Take your action though. You
I
can.
do have my cloak.
Yeah, the cloak
My cloak
can
of
also be used
light.
for disengagement.
Yeah, it shouldn't take my action, right?
That's right.
Okay. So I tell Pina to stay close to me and I use my cloak and get the hell out of the way of this stupid ochre thing.
You're the boss, magic lady.
Unfortunately, I can't. Like all the zombies have us surrounded here. So I'm gonna get, I guess, a little bit out of the way, but obviously I can't. I don't want to get her near the fire either. You're a very tricksy DM there, Pample.
I didn't set the damn building on fire.
You did that.
No, but the zombies in blocking the way. So yeah, I'm gonna rain down hellfire with my bird. Hopefully my bird's strong enough to do that now. I don't know if he is or not, but we shall try.
We talking about your drone strike? All right.
Yeah.
What are you attacking?
It is a 15-foot radius circle.
No, I mean
I'll draw the
what?
shape.
Oh, over there.
Well, let me draw the shape real quick.
My bad.
I disengaged from the ochre. Yeah, I'm gonna do that to make is that about 15 feet? I don't know. To make a way out for us if we need to.
Okay. All right. So the 10 is enough to hit zombies. You can go ahead and roll for damage. Yeah, all the zombies inside that radius are shredded to bits.
Sweet. So at least we have a way out. Can Pina be like in between, like here instead of there?
Sure.
I gotta protect the Pina.
So you want to put her closer to the zombies?
Well, she's in between the guy and me. I don't know.
I feel much
Somewhere
safer
where
over
she's
here for some reason.
okay. Cool. I guess that's the end of my turn.
Was that your bird that did that?
Yeah, he's my favorite.
You think I
I
could
love
get one
him.
of those?
I don't know. I have to talk to Sungo Frog one day and see if he has any ideas.
I'm having that bird.
Little girl's gonna shiv you and take your bud.
You better not.
Okay, next we got. Are you gonna move? Oh, you already moved, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. So the goblin in the house, he attempts to run away over this way. He has jumped out of the window and he's attempting to book it. Now it's Familiar's turn.
As I have taken cover, do I still have visual on the Spellmancer?
Let me take a look. Yeah. You no longer have cover from him anymore, but you do see him.
Right, right. I can just peer up over him.
Yeah, he moved.
Right. So I'm trying to decide what I need to happen here because there's a goblin on this roof that is gunning for me, right?
Yes.
He's up there with her, or he's on the second floor.
Yeah, he just climbed the roof and is hunting her.
Yeah, he climbed the roof to hunt me.
Can he be seen from the ground?
Yes, he is on the street side of the roof. It's kind of like right here. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Madame Claptrap asks Ana Familia to ask Treader if he can do anything about the goblin coming for her on the roof, because she would rather fire a force bolt through the window at the mansard than deal with the guy who's coming for her on the roof.
I will attempt to take him out on my next turn. Yes.
Okay. So Anna's gonna fire an arrow at that goblin across on the roof.
Okay.
Let me grab our character sheet here. It's this one. All right, and now he has to roll a DC 10.
I'm on it. Oh, he really saves.
All right, he
But
saves, so
he
he's
does
not
take
poisoned.
but he
he
does
still
take like
takes
a needle of damage to his neck.
he still takes 1 damage.
Yes. He's like, ah, oh, ugh.
All right, and she is going to move herself to cover here.
Okay, Treader.
Twitter, having spoke with Miss Claptrap, and while he is loath to deal with the demon, he will take a shot at the goblin for the sake of the party. And he is going to cast Guiding Bolt, level 1. Make sure I don't cast that in the wrong slot and screw up.
Yeah. I'd say you pretty much burn this guy away.
Cheddar pulls his fingers back, blows on him, and then he's going to, I guess, the ritual is still an issue at the moment, as far as we're aware.
As far as you're aware.
Treader is going to move into this house. That's right next on the other side of the wall.
Okay. Clapatrapu.
Zombies. Yes, no.
Oh, yeah.
You can not move your zombies.
Yes, I'm moving my zombies. They're coming.
Thanks, Sam.
Dead people coming.
Hey,
Thanks.
I want to play the game properly.
I know. I'm kidding.
All right.
BT dubs, you're welcome.
All right,
Wink,
Alex,
wink.
prepare yourself for zombie fisting.
My body is
Poor
prepared.
Alex. You're just constantly getting owned by these. They're attacked at least.
He's not getting
You've been
owned so much as
just attacked. You've been
I am your meat shield.
infected 2 times so far. Like,
all right. The guy in the middle here hit you for 3 damage with his claws, and he's attempting to feed on your blood. 2 guys missed.
lovely.
You can go. Oh, you haven't reloaded yet, so
No, because that's only reactive for revolver, not the dagger, right?
dagger.
I have a dagger?
Oh, go ahead then. I mean, you can't take a reaction with the dagger. It's your revolver that does that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, my bad.
Don't you have a dagger that was in his slit?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, who's lit?
It would be burning hot right now. He probably wouldn't have it for this long.
I remember getting a dagger, and that's what's like in my inventory.
Okay, Claptrap, it's your turn.
I mean, you can have a dagger. You can't take a reaction with it. Every one of us has a basic dagger.
Actually, I don't. I use mine. I never retrieved it.
Anyways, it's my turn. So I'm going to fire stuff.
All right, fire your stuff. It's good. It's good. Hits him for 7. 10. Yeah. 10.
Wait, 7, 11.
11. Okay. All right, he takes another one on the chin. He's pretty pissed off and pretty frantic and pretty frightened. What else?
Wow, he is hardy.
Yeah, he's a hardy boy.
Hato, if I were to try and use my hammer to rough up the ground, would that affect him in the building?
You can try. I hadn't thought about that.
Not in the right building, Jim.
No, but I asking that before I attempt to move into that.
Do I, GM? Do I see anybody behind me in this like alleyway back
Nobody.
here? What is this marking on the ground? Is this a
Sewer grate.
fountain or sewer grate? Okay.
Broke ass sewer grate.
And so there's nobody around, right? Like,
No.
okay.
You can dance like nobody's watching.
Are these buildings close enough to like for me to move from one building top to the next building top?
You can take a running jump.
I'm not going to at this very moment because I'm still like in cover and hiding and have visual range of Spellmancer Bro. So I'm just gonna stay here and wait because I need to keep visual range of Spellmancer Bro.
Okay. Goblin Spellmancer,
Spellmancer.
he's working his hands over the runes and such, but the disruption you guys have caused it is catastrophic. The tendrils of darkness and the holy light of Treader's silencing spell are still playing over the whole thing. All right. He says, "Fuck it." He slaps it once, turns to run away, and the ritual seems to go off and collapse in on itself, and he vanishes in a cloud of goo.
Like
The-
it snags him.
It snags him. The walls are painted, and let's see. From inside the house, you can sense something is very wrong in there, but the air seems to be torn in some way. Those of you with a magical sense can tell that there's something spectrally or metaphysically wrong in there.
So since I'm more holy, it would seem wrong to me. But for Claptrap, would she feel at home with the feeling?
Well, you guys wouldn't be able to tell yourselves that right now, but you both feel like it's wrong.
Oh.
Celestial.
All right. It is Le Ochre Jelly's turn. You guys down in the other area, unless you're going to kill that goblin, you'll be out of combat next turn, okay?
Well, you said he disengaged.
What, the goblin? He's on his way out.
You talking about that guy?
I thought he'd already disengaged. That's why I wasn't worried about him.
Yeah, he's running away. He's a cowardly goblin. Okay, so Ochre Jelly comes out and starts to attack your buds here. Let me roll for him. 14. Yeah, so it reaches out with a pseudopod and wraps around Home Dude's waist, and he burns to death from the inside out.
Oh, jeez.
The butthole one?
Yeah, let's just say the pseudopod went into his butthole and burned him from the inside out.
Oh, I mean the one that was giving him grief about all the jangle.
Nope, it's canon now. Anyway, no, this was the nice guy. This was the guy that was with the rest.
So nice guy took it up the butt to die. That's just great.
That's wonderful.
Well, blame Lark. She left him with it.
You know,
Mm-hmm,
maybe that's the way he wanted to go out in life. We'll just hold on to that hope.
Yeah, I bet it's in
Yeah.
his will somewhere. Alex, it's your turn.
Alex is. Can I reload my revolver while being attacked?
You are proficient in your revolver, and I have to assume you're an expert, so you can reload while under fire.
That takes up my whole turn, correct?
It takes up an action.
Okay, so I'm gonna use one action to attack this zombie who attacked me.
Okay. That's your katana. All right. He is bananaed, just like you normally do.
And I'm gonna wait right here and reload my revolver.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Sungo, unless you want to take a shot at this guy, you can be out of combat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to take a shot at him. I'm just gonna search around in here, see if there's anything of interest in here.
Okay. All right, you guys on the bottom map are out of combat. I'm going to take you out of the turn order. Could we? Trader's gone. Madam Claptrap. Okay, cool. Now, Alex just went. Lark, it be your turn.
Okay. That I kind of look at the. I guess, is he smoldering or has he just disappeared or
He
what?
is dissolved, and the jelly is drawing the ashes and the goo into itself.
I'm like, kind of a big what the fuck, and say, okay, Pina, don't look, and I want to put more distance between us and it, but we are also still zombie trapped. So I tell Pina to stay with me, and I kind of come. Well, no, I don't want to leave it out, Alex.
Leave me.
Yes. What?
Go ahead and just leave me.
No, I'm not gonna leave you. Hold on. You have 2 zombies on you.
That I can shoot my pistol and get health back.
All right, fine.
You
I'll
should
leave you
attack
with
that blobby
Pina.
blob thing.
Yeah, so
Because
I'm gonna
it's
go in
throwing wild
here
magic.
and tell Pina to stay with me, and I attack the blob.
For
With
once, Pina doesn't say shit. She's got this haunted look in her eyes.
yeah. What the fuck? Okay. I am going to attack the blob with
Fireball.
no, because there's so many people around. That would be really shitty of me. I'm gonna do 3 scorching rays on the fireball.
On the ochre jelly.
Yeah, that.
Okay, give me the 3 attack
Does that
rolls.
hit? Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Fireball, fireball, and fireball.
What is Scorching Ray? Is it a cantrip?
No, it is a level 3 spell.
Mmm.
Level 2, 3.
That's a big one. Go ahead and roll
2.
for damage. And then roll your wild magic table.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9, 5, and 12. That's 26.
I thought your wild magic table was a D100, but I could be wrong.
No, it's I roll a d20. If I get a 1, then I roll on the magic or the wild magic table.
Okay, so your 3 fireballs, I'm sorry, your 3 scorching rays. Fuck you, Sam. Your scorching rays hit it 3 times in succession, and it burns away part of the jelly. And even though it doesn't have blood, you can tell that the thing is bloodied.
Okay, that's fun. Hopefully, Pina's not too close to the fire.
Is it feeling warm right here?
Yeah,
Oh no, wait,
we're gonna move.
I just saw a man die. Never mind. I'm being quiet.
Go to the other side of me, Pina.
All right, so let's see. Home dude right here. He takes Kira's hand and starts moving. Stop. I brought up something weird, and he starts moving this way, keeping her behind him. He's backing away. The ochre jelly comes over this way and goes after him.
Oh shit! No.
Oh man, he's making such good rolls. Good job, ochre jelly. So one pseudopod wraps around his leg, takes him down, and he's sucked into the whole blob, and then you can see nothing more of him.
Fuck.
Oh no!
Yeah, and Pina just saw 2 people die. Let me just roll for emotional trauma right quick. Oh, she's pretty resilient.
Good.
Alex, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my katana attack on one of the zombies.
Okay. All right, that one's down.
All right. Then I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn around and shoot that guy with the pistol.
All right, all right. -7. Very well. Your bullet enters the jelly, and the impact of it like spreads it out in a cone, and you see it lose some of its mass.
I'm gonna attack the other zombie with the katana.
Okay.
Game Master, could I get a D100 roll on chance of precipitation in the next half hour or so?
Yeah, you got it, buddy. Hang on. I'd love to know if it's going to rain.
Stop some of this
Very
Yeah,
scared,
fire.
Sam.
Look at all
Ooh.
these. It's raining fuck yous.
Yes, it is. Hey, but that's the next 10 minutes. After that, who knows?
All right, Alex.
I did 4 damage to that one.
Yes. It's not dead, but you can tell it's almost dead.
I'm gonna shoot the blob, the gun.
Okay. Pew. All right, so your shot penetrates the blob and it loses all cohesion and it drops to the floor and disperses.
Thank God. Okay.
Wow, good job, Alex.
Yeah.
All right.
Woohoo.
And Kira, she's like, quick, grab the barrels, get the water while it's here. And so she and, well, no one attempt to muscle the barrels over to the pipes and try to get them under it to try to catch some of the water that's coming out.
Could Lark help?
Yeah, I could help.
It's not your turn.
Oh.
Now it is.
Okay. Since the blob is
Disperse.
dead and Alex has a good handle on those zombies, I'm gonna say, Pia, let's go get water. And we do.
Ew, I stepped in some.
I love how
Don't do
she's not
that.
worried about all the zombies bashing on the barricades still.
Yeah, Pina
Well, if
grabs
we
a
can get
bucket
the
and comes over.
if we can get the water and get the fuck out, I don't care about the zombies on the barricades.
All right, Alex.
I'm gonna attack this zombie in front of me with my katana.
All right. I should have been moving zombies in this time, but okay.
You want to go ahead and move him?
Yeah, well, yeah, you guys are good. Go ahead. Like this encounter is pretty much wrapped up. They're behind the barricades. Things are dying. You're fine.
I'm just gonna shoot the one in front of me.
All right. Okay. Now the encounter, like it's all over, but the crying. Everybody, the guys behind the barricades, they're keeping this dead back just fine. They're keeping it there so you guys can get the water.
I'm gonna help with the water gathering.
Okay. So as you guys gather up the water, you get a few barrels worth. The Dauntless guys are still at the barricades, and every once in a while they turn back to you as they're kind of hacking and slashing. The dead are thinning out, and they want to come and have their turn getting the water as well.
Can we get some water for them?
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So over the course of a few minutes, like 5 or 10 minutes, the dead have thinned out. The barricades are now unmolested. You guys are sitting there together at the thing. You guys can all now role play how you want to find things out. You guys in the bottom map with the street, what do you want to do?
Figure out what the fuck's in the frogs' boxes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then go find out what the ritual was.
Yeah. Do you y'all do the boxes first?
All right. So most of the chests on the walls and such are empty, but this one right here, the display chest that looks like it has gold in it, it doesn't have a whole lot in there. It has like a false bottom that makes it look like it's got more gold in it than it does, but you get 10 gold pieces out of it. This is a chest shop. So it doesn't have a whole lot in there. but you know.
All
They're
right.
saying no stops have any more than just the 10 gold in this one.
The 10 gold comes out of this chest right here. The rest of the chests are empty in that particular shop.
I'm gonna walk my happy ass down off the roof and motion for Treader to come on over, and anybody else who wants to join. I don't know how holy Sungo is, but I would welcome his help and say, boys, I fear there is something very evil, or there is something in there that he was doing that now makes me feel quite, how you say, unnerved. Um, we might go inspect, but from distance.
Right.
Don't touch, no touch.
So as your awareness is pointed toward this building, you guys can start to smell like a lingering trace of like a sharp sort of maybe incense or smoke coming from the building. And you can also feel a sort of pull.
Pull?
Can
Yeah.
I do a insight check to see if I recognize any of the feelings as potentially divine?
Let me
Or
think.
Black hole sluttery.
Oh, let me think. If you're looking for divine stuff, why don't you do religion?
Sorry, there's my religion check.
Okay. Neither of you guys sense anything that is associated with your particular religions inside there. You can't sense good or evil, and you can't sense the presence of the divine or the demonic in there.
What about my 12 Arcana check? Does that tell me anything, or should I roll again?
Your 12 Arcana check doesn't tell you anything new, no.
is this a presence I might have felt during my time in battlefields?
You feel no presence per se. You feel like an unrest. You either done it. You're like, what spell?
So you're saying we feel a presence?
And a pull, yes.
So, Game Master, what were to happen if we would just leave this alone? Would it come back to bite us in the ass
You know, you
later?
can't tell you that.
I don't know, man.
God damn it, I know.
Of course, we got to go in there and fuck it up. I mean, duh.
Dylan would do it.
We
We
go pee
can't
on
fuck
it at
it
the
up.
very least.
Uh, Try throwing box at it from far. There's plenty of shit on ground. Just grab something and toss it at Phenomenon.
I want to walk up to
What
the
am I
building and
pissing on?
my hands on the building and see if I can feel anything coming off the building. Like if I can determine
So,
where it's at.
Second
oh,
story.
oh, Dunnan's in the building. Yeah, go to the bottom map, Dunnan.
You can definitely tell that the whatever it is on the second story. Okay, so Dunn and Claptrap, you guys wander in there. Uh, as soon as you guys cross a sort of plane, like it's like a clear plane, suddenly your vision swims, and you are sitting on a cushion behind a knee-high table of pale wood. Across from you, a man with the darkest blue skin sits cross-legged, staring into your eyes with intense interest. His eyes are white with no irises or pupils, but you seem to know where his attention is. He wears loose cloth pants and is naked from the waist up, and you can see extensive tattooing covering his entire torso, his arms, and his neck. He takes a long draw from a hookah that's not real, or at least not real in any sense you can conceive. When he exhales, the crimson smoke in a long sigh, it smells of disturbing dreams. Roll a wisdom save.
Fake ass wizard ninja.
All right, nope. You are standing in a dilapidated room where the goblin cast its ritual. The man and the table are now behind the material plane where they belong. But then reality seems to settle on some kind of compromise, and the man sits before you in the dilapidated room with his table where the goblin died. He says, "Excuse me, is this the material plane?"
Duh.
Ah, I see. Are you the dead one or the living one?
Currently, we are living.
Ha! Aha! Never mind. Another one of me found that particular Madam Claptrap. Pardon me for the impertinent question. Carry on.
Carry on with what, man?
Who are you, dear sir? Or madam, or whatever you are?
I am Ixthartrisis, purveyor of unique
I heard
goods
that once.
across the multiverse. Though none of me have ever been here on this material plane.
Are you what they call celestial?
I do not deal with celestial or fiends. I am something else. Roll a wisdom save.
Snake person's on drugs.
I see you are a willful bunch. Trinkets, magic, they have value across the boundaries of reality. You and I could be friends.
You
Could be. What does that entail and or cost?
I wish to make a trade. I must thank you for bringing me to this place. Untapped markets ripe for exploitation.
Oh, do not be mistaken. We did not bring you here. The dead one did.
I see many things. You helped bring me here, and you are still alive. That one is not.
True, true.
In another place, you are dead, and he lives, and I never come here.
Maybe, but I do not know of that. What do you wish to exchange?
I wish to trade. I desire unique items, trinkets. I, too, have things.
Well, you better make offer soon,
Roll an
or
insight check. Okay, so your insight, it tells you that this being is not telling you something about the exchange that he is trying to make with you. He has a need in his eyes that you're not quite sure what it means. But he is on the level about trading you things.
Dunnan, darling. I don't necessarily need anything from him. If you don't either, I think it best we how you say vamos?
Eh, unless he's got some special booze I don't know about. I got nothing for him.
This, the whole thing makes me feel rather uneasy, and I would be fine if we just left.
Please, before you go, at least take a look at my stock. Perhaps it will help you make an informed decision.
I've found that anything that speaks like a snake needs to die. So I'll be over here if you need me.
Okay, so
Or-
he ignores what you say, and he turns his long fingernailed hand over to the side of his table. You see a bunch of different crap on it.
Does everybody see this?
Yep.
I've showed it to everyone. He shows you an amulet with a holy symbol, an empty vial attached to a cord, a staff in the shape of a shepherd's crook with detailed designs, a silver implement that's shaped like a tree branch, a thick scorched book that reeks of smoke and ozone. There's a symbol of a deity that looks like it'd be attached to something. There's an arcana infused mechanical limb, a flickering crystal of shifting colors, a pouch of what looks like teeth, a mortar and pestle, and a roll of uh, parchment that you're kind of disturbed just looking at.
Can we
Lark
go
loves
through them?
sparkly stuff.
So, uh, Ana Familia happens to be outside, and I ask Wait, okay. First of all, question: Can I communicate with Ana Familia while in this whatever trancy bullshit we're in?
You can. You guys are now on the material plane with this guy.
Okay, so Ana Familia, I asked to go see Sungo, and I asked Sungo if through Ana Familia if he recognizes or needs any of these items for his artificery.
So there's several items in here that could potentially be, shall we say, catastrophically amazing.
An apt description if I've ever heard one.
Wait, so he can hear my telepathy?
Yes. Oh, excuse me. Yes.
Wonderful. I mean, the only thing that really interests me is the arcana infused mechanical limb.
Oh, that would replace them.
Do what?
Would potentially replace a limb if you lost one. What would be more interesting is how many teeth are in that pouch, because that is something on a magnitude that would be.
Someone's metagaming and they shouldn't be.
Or looks nice.
Remember
I'm
all the
really
details of it, but I know that it is fun. But
Larks
what would
loves
interest me the
sparkly
most,
stuff.
holy symbols, or the thick,
The
scorched
amulet.
book reeks of smoke and ozone. Well,
That
either one.
crystal looks really pretty.
I do not use my ears to hear. If you wish to communicate with your friends, do so without deception.
So since Sam's familiar came to me, I'm gonna go upstairs to see what's going on.
And the same thing with Trutter, too.
Because I still technically have that amulet that, or is it the ring that's permanently shiny, and something else from the chest. We had two magical items in it, correct?
Yes, there was an amulet that stays warm and a ring that's always shiny.
Exarchus, what is it that you require in order to exchange for these items?
You are at least considering my offer good. I wish for unique trinkets, nothing common.
In other words, for me, I would have to give up my scabbard. From the others, Treader, probably the water walking ring, Sungo, the Never Dull's ring. I might have to also give up my familiar.
I wouldn't say that you'd have to go if you're familiar.
Well, I mean, I have a tome, the Tome of the Familiar. That's not very common.
Isn't that consumed though during the casting?
No,
No,
he can read from it at any time.
it's a book that I have to keep on me.
Mm.
But the ritual is recastable. I mean, personally, I don't require any of these items, so I'm okay. Um, but if the artificer or the priest needs something, we can talk.
There's nothing I'm willing to part with to trade for something new.
Yeah, I don't really want to give up anything either. I really kind of enjoy the things that I have.
So
Nothing in that list, because of my ignorance, nothing in that list screams, I must have this.
I am going to try to barter for the holy symbol that should be able to be attached.
What do you offer in trade?
I pull out the amulet and set it down on the table.
This is a mundane enchantment. I care not for temperature of items. Where I am from, one does not get cold.
That may be true for someone from your realm, but perhaps you might be able to trade it with some of the other locals that have, shall we say, less knowledge.
I do not cheat my customers. I simply exchange.
So, what is it that any of us possess that interests you so?
I see you have several interesting things. I see a divine weapon among you. I see a dangerous yet unique enchantment upon your person. I see a well made crossbow as well.
You. Good luck with that one.
Frenchman, I believe he might have been referring to your sword.
The sword of Raham would not go to someone from his realm. Let's just say that it would be wasted on someone like him and his traveling deeds.
Perhaps it could make the decision. Are you a priest of Ram?
What I am and what I am not is for me. I have two magic items that I would trade: the amulet and a ring. Anything other than that, we are wasting our times.
Roll a persuasion. You may trade from my lesser stock. I have something that may interest you. He gets out the roll of quote unquote parchment and rolls it over to you and nods.
Can I make an Arcana check to see what it is,
You can.
or would it be insight or
Or you just ask him.
get a straight answer out of him?
He doesn't lie to his customers, he said.
So
He doesn't
he said.
customers, but that's not necessarily true.
Then why even deal with him?
Because the purveyor of goods. So arcane or insight to kind of figure out what this is.
Hit me with the insight first.
You always have to see what the vendor has when they're inside of a dungeon.
Your insight's good. This parchment is made from the skin of something very close to human. And inside of it is an inky blot, which you can tell is actually a tattoo. But the tattoo is a magical one that can be transferred from one skin to another, as long as it's uh, attuned to you.
So what the tattoo is.
That is an Arcana check.
And
Do I know a little bit?
Let's see. What you know of it, it deals with.
Cody, roll Arcana.
Go ahead.
Cody, roll Arcana.
Cody roll Arcana. Cody roll Arcana.
For favor?
Nope. Continue.
Tell you
Okay.
sleep.
So the way it shifts and writhes and has like a shiny sort of gloss to it, you can tell it's a magical tattoo. And what it is right now, you're not sure.
the parchment does interest me, but
Same, Cody.
there may be one other thing I am willing to add to, say, sweeten the deal for something more substantial. And I pull out my cannon and set it on the table.
He runs his fingers over it, like he has long spindly fingers with like fingernails like that are super long, almost as long as his fingers. He messes with all the doodads. He runs his hand over all the scripts and stuff you've written on it, and he says, "This could be worth a second item." And he pushes the empty vial your way. He looks down at the pouch of teeth and smiles at you, a sort of predatory smile.
How many teeth are in your pouch?
You may hold it if you like, but the teeth choose exactly how many appear in the pouch at once. It is not my place to say. So when you hold it, you can tell that there are maybe close to double digits of teeth in there.
Alright, I want y'all's input. Madam Claptrap and Dunnan. Shall we make a deal with this man? with
Well,
this.
seeing as how I have no knowledge of these items, I care not to make a deal. If you can explain to me why these are important, then maybe. But otherwise, I say no deal.
So I will trade for the parchment.
Very well. The pact is done. And he snaps his finger. The parchment is in your hand, and your magical items you offered for trade are with him.
Wait, you said items?
Be the ring and the amulet.
Oh, okay.
Righto. And with that, he is gone. And all of you kind of feel like a sinking sensation in your chest, like your heart is trying to bury itself in your stomachs.
Not a lifting or a weight lifted?
Nope. You feel like something significant just happened to the universe, but you're not sure what.
I mean, that was a pretty crazy deal, but yeah, maybe I should have taken it more seriously. Oh well.
I guess we'll see. Anyway, Lark and Alex, what do you guys want to do? You guys have collected water in rain barrels. You've got people there. The zombies are pretty much gone. The house is still on fire, but it's not spreading.
I guess it's
Well,
time to go back.
let's get our water and go.
I really appreciate you coming over here and doing that. Uh, might not have enough manpower to get the water back home, but we at least have barrels of water we could come out and get. That's all the water that were in the pipes. I couldn't actually close them back up. Now we have to fix the problem at the source or we're gonna die. How fun.
Where's the source?
The water treatment plant.
Lovely.
We'll be taking our share and go. It was great fighting with you people, but we have to get back home.
Good job holding off the wall.
Yeah, you too. You did all right.
What was the name of the big their camp? What was his
Dallas
name?
camp.
Yeah. The big guy that I grabbed his butt. What was his name?
Oh fuck. Let me check. Hang on. It's in my NPC list here. Do 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 do. Hang on. Damn it. He's in my other
It's
list.
okay.
That
Just
guy.
tell the insert guy's name here that Lark said hi.
Yeah, I will. Maybe. Yes, I will. We know you ish.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you know her and me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those two fuck off after they get their water. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we have to go back to the rest, but we need to talk to them about going out to the water treatment plant.
I want to
How
go
long?
get this wheelbarrow. We're here, fill it up with much water, barrels full of water we can. Just take it back.
You guys are full of
Yeah.
adventure.
What's the how long will this water last?
Not terribly long. The rest is has got lots of people in it.
Okay. Well,
Drink your fill and take the rest.
guess we'll head back to the rest.
So Pina's like, "Can I have a ride in the wheelbarrow?"
Sure.
Sure.
Hooray!
Next time you decide to go gallivanting outside of the whatever they're called, the rest, don't. Okay, Pina.
It worked out all right, didn't it? We got some water. We found a spooky house. That was cool.
I bang
Yeah.
on her metal helmet. No.
Ow! Would you stop that?
Imagine if you didn't have it on.
Well, yeah, but I got it on.
Clank again. Yeah, but if you didn't,
Oh, fine. Take me home. I miss my mom and dad anyway. You guys are a poor substitute, much more violent.
love you too, Pina. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are heading back to the rest. You guys in the on the other map, you guys have done your deed with Home Dude.
I'm collecting our cart that we were bringing back with all of our stuff. Was there anything worth looting in these other buildings, or could I take the time to check that?
I will give you a loot thing. If you want to loot the buildings, that's fine. I will give you loot list next session.
Okay.
Roger.
Just gonna
Yeah,
get the
I'm-
cart
yeah,
ready
I'm-
as we make our way back to the rest. With all the food and such.
Okay. As you guys leave the area where you met Ixthar, you feel like it's like a soap bubble popping as you leave the building. But from then on, you don't feel a whole lot coming from that way.
I'm guessing the ooze didn't have a lot of loot.
It had your dead friends
That is true.
dissolved.
Poor York. I knew him once.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head back to the rest. You've done your random encounters on the way back there. And next time we'll pick up with you guys meeting back up with Kibo and the princess and coming home heroes or not.
Hopefully.
All right.
Maybe.